John Wick, one of the most amazing, thrilling action movies to come out in the last decade. This movie franchise has spanned TV series and more movies to come, with the world so vibrant and vast, filled with characters you know and love and hate. And in this video, we're going to be covering my top 10 picks for greatest combatant assassins in the whole John Wick universe. If you think I'm wrong in any way, drop your own list in the comments below. Now, let's get into it. This is going to be fun. Okay, so for our honorable mention, I have to give it to my girl Ares. What can I say about Ares? God, she had the least amount of screen time of any other assassin on this list. And honestly, I don't even think she qualifies as an assassin. She's more like a bodyguard. She is in no way weak. I'm sure she would destroy me, equipped with her gun and dagger. She is okay. In the world of John Wick, she is just okay, honestly. Now, for our number 10 spot, we have to go with Mr. Nobody. I mean, he's the only one on this list that is a bona fide hunter. He knows how to track. He knows how to shoot. And honestly, he's good at close combat too. All that alone will put him in the top 20 in the John Wick universe, but his tipping point is his dog. His combo play with his dog is iconic, so to speak. Like literally, that dog is on search and destroy mode. It just goes around chopping people up while he comes and puts them down. It's a nice combo play. The only downside is he's led by money. He has no loyalties, just money. I can respect that, but the other people also have other things that drive them, things that push them to their limits. With that being said, the other person on this list driven by money, and the last person, is the lovely Miss Perkins herself. Oh my God, we all hate this chick, but you cannot deny her skill. As much as she's driven by money just like Mr. Nobody, she has something he doesn't. Unfathomable greed, and she's an absolute psycho, going against the rules of the house. Yeah, Mr. Nobody would never do that. She would. She would actually conduct business on continental grounds. That's insane, because that is a death wish. She can get it though, just saying. Next on our list is the lovely Chey himself. This dude, with unfathomable loyalty to the table. Chey is him. I mean, don't get me wrong, he ain't no boss level fight, but he is him still. Even while being a massive hulking giant, he is still fast enough to block a headshot in the dead of night without coverage with his arm. He has the strength, the speed, and the skill and class to boot. He is a professional through and through, and he is loyal. He went out like a sucker though. The next on our list is the man to show us that John Wick is not invincible. Kirill himself, tasked with protecting this little prick that started this whole misadventure. He failed his mission, yes, but he put the hands on John Wick. He was the first guy that actually said, oh, this guy ain't shit. I'ma face him myself. And he did. Honestly, he did. And honestly, I think he had one of the highest potentials to take out John Wick himself if John Wick didn't get assistance from his homeboy. The next guy on our list, however, could take out John Wick himself. His only limitation is his own biology. Yes, we're talking about none other than Kane himself, the blind assassin. I mean, Jesus Christ, Kane would have been higher, honestly, but the fact that his eyes are out, in my opinion, is a limitation. I mean, he stands on top in this universe, but it is still a great big limitation, especially because in the top ranks of this verse, the rest of them are quiet as hell. But the problem with Kane is that not only is his eyesight a limitation, he is also done. He doesn't want to be here. He doesn't want to kill. So if we ever see an angry Kane, that will be a sight. Maybe he will fly high on this list. Maybe. I mean, this brother carries around pockets full of motion detectors that he uses for proficiencies in his shot. I mean, that is inventive. This brother is good. If he wasn't blind, he would probably be the most dangerous in the whole franchise. He can move. He is fast. His martial arts skills are top notch. Just his eyesight. But now enough glazing Kane. Let's move on to our next candidate, because this next person will shock you. it is none other than the she-beast herself, Sophia. Another dog user, but in her case, she's been in the game long enough. So I think her experience is going to top Mr. Nobody, especially the fact that she has two dogs that are armored up to the T. So yeah, bulletproof search and destroy dogs, marksman, hand-to-hand combat, and experience. Obviously she gets this spot. Obviously. But the next few people are on another level. The next few people are assassins, for real, for real. Starting off this top tier list, we are going with the Shinobis. Both of these guys are deadly. Personally, I'm putting them as a package deal because both of them fought John Wick. And not only were they equal to John Wick, John Wick had to recalibrate and said, okay, I didn't take you guys seriously, but now I will. He fought them for real, and he beat them, yes, but he gave them the respect of allowing them live. That shows that John himself saw their value. The Shinobis have earned their spot, and they could be higher, because if you know them, you know they're still pupils of someone. They are still students of the next person on this list, Zero himself, the demon. You know, throughout this list, we haven't met any psychopaths, except for maybe Miss Perkins, but Zero, Zero is a bona fide psychopath. He loves the game, and he loves it well. He believes he should be number one, and he wants that spot back. But now that John is taking that place, he is here to show him up, and he does it well. Wielding his katana, he's a bona fide ninja slash samurai. And seeing as his students are on this list as well, he has earned the number 3 spot in the world of John Wick. He is good. But I could promise you, as much as you lot want to argue, he is not the second strongest in the John Wick universe. The second most deadly person, as much as you lot like to deny it, is Cassian himself. Not only is he the most loyal, he is honestly the most fierce, because when he's on screen, he is shown as an equal to John Wick. John Wick took him seriously from the get-go. If not for the fact that he was a bodyguard and not a full-on assassin from the get-go, I would have put him above John Wick, honestly, because he was the only person that actually felt like, yeah, I could kill you. And I mean that honestly. John Wick had a rival in this man, and I could watch a movie about him. Please give us a movie about Cassian. I would love to see the story of a warrior who has lost his master and what he would do to get back to the top. That would be amazing. And now for the final. I don't even think I need to introduce him. The man who beats all of these people, John Wick himself, is number 1. The Baba Yaga, the bringer of death. I mean, every room he enters, he commands a presence so known in the underworld. You cannot just help but give him respect because he deserves it. And he took down Cassian. That is a feat on his own. So yes, this is my list. Remember, if you feel like I'm wrong, just let me know in the comments. Let's have a full-blown discussion because I think my list is perfect. Don't you?